Hi, I'm Emily, and this is an energizing yoga sequence for your hips and hamstrings. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel as I'll be putting out new videos every week. So we're just gonna start at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart, rolling the shoulders back, arms relaxed down by your sides. And just start by closing the eyes. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw. And we'll take 3 long breaths. Just opening up the eyes, coming into a few half sun salutations. So arms start down by your sides. We're gonna inhale to sweep the arms up, palms to come together, bending the knees, exhale, lower down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Hands come to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Pressing into the feet, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Coming through that again. Inhale, arms up. Bending the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, heart center. Just bringing the arms down by your sides. And you have the option to bring your hand to a wall or a chair to help with your balance. And then we're going to bring your right knee forward. From here, you're going to slowly swing it back. So we're just gonna move with our breath here. So inhale, knee comes forward, exhale, back. So just beginning to loosen up the hip. Just taking it at a pace that feels right for you. And just a few more. And then inhale, knee comes forward. On your exhale, right foot steps all the way back, dropping that back knee to the mat for a low lunge. So bringing both hands to the front thigh. You may need to pad the back knee, bringing a towel or even rolling up the sides of your mat. And then beginning to sink down into the hips. Drawing that left hip back so it's in line with the right. And then from here, pressing into the front foot, raising the hips. We're gonna sink back down on the exhale. Inhale, come up. Just nice and gently easing into this stretch. Just making sure that that front knee is not going past the front ankle. And one more time, sinking down. Bringing your right hand to the mat. Option to curl the back toes, bringing that back knee off the mat. We're gonna take a twist, bringing that left arm high. Draw that left hip back. And exhale to plant that left hand, stepping up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Coming onto the other side, so bringing the left knee forward. And then moving with your breath again. So inhale to lift the knee, exhale to bring it back. Just letting that hip loosen up. Just feeling your own range of motion. And then inhale, left knee comes up. Exhale, left foot steps all the way back, lowering that back knee. Hands come to the front thigh. Sinking down into the hips, right hip draws back. Take a breath here. Inhale, press into the front foot, hips come up. Exhale, sink back down. Just moving with your breath. One more time. Sinking the hips down, left palm comes down to the mat, curling the toes or keeping that back knee on the mat. Inhale, right arm comes up. Draw the right hip back. Exhale to plant the hands, stepping to the top, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, heart center. From here, we're going to step the right leg back for warrior one. So your back foot is on an angle at facing about 2 o'clock, bending into the front leg. You can inhale, lift the arms high. Just take a couple breaths here. Then we're going to straighten the front leg, engaging the front thigh, pressing into the left foot. We're going to exhale to lower the chest, arms sweep behind. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. So just take this at your own pace. Just feeling the stretch along the left hamstrings. One more. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, stepping to the top of the mat. Other side here. So left leg comes back. Back toes pointing at about 11 o'clock, bending into the front leg. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And just take a few breaths here. Just relaxing the shoulders. And then straightening that front leg, engaging the thigh, pressing into the right foot. Exhale, hinging forward, arms sweep back. Inhale high. Exhale, hinge. Moving with your breath. One more. Inhale high. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Just sway the hips side to side, releasing that pose. And now we're going to take the right leg back for warrior two. So nice big step back. Your back toes are pointing towards the right, bending into the front leg. Just bring your hands to your hips. Check that your shoulders are above the hips. And then bringing your hands, just your arms out parallel to the floor. Taking a few breaths here. And then we're going to inhale, arms sweep up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more. Coming back to warrior 2. And then from here, we're going to straighten the front leg and we're going to come into triangle. So you're going to reach forward with that left hand. Right hip draws back, and then you're going to lower the left hand to the inside of the left leg. Right arm comes up and your shoulders open towards the right. Option here if you like to have a block to give you some support. This is a great option, and you can put it any height you like. From here, bending into the front leg, inhale to come back up, warrior 2. And then bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna pivot the left toe, to the front, and you're gonna take your toes out towards the sides, setting it for goddess. So sinking down into the hips. Your hands can stay at your hips or they can come to your heart. So sinking down, and then inhale, press back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Pointing, we're gonna come to warrior 2, facing the other side. So now your right leg is bent. Your left foot is pointing towards the left. Hands come to your hips. Stacking your shoulders just above the hips and bending into that front leg or your right leg. Arms come parallel to the floor. Take a few breaths here. From here, we're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, finding triangle. So reach that right arm forward and then lower it down to the inside of the right leg. Maybe use your block here underneath your right hand. Take a few breaths. And bending into the front leg, inhaling back up, warrior 2. Pivoting the right toes forward, coming back into your goddess. Sinking down into the hips. Same thing we just did. So inhale to come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back up and heel toeing both feet in closer together. Your toes are going to stay facing out, and then we're going to sink down into the hips. So bringing your hands to your heart, coming into our yogi squat. So you're going to lower the hips down. Might have to readjust the feet here. And you might be on your flat feet, or you might have to come up on your toes, just depending on your body. And just looking down towards the floor, or maybe closing the eyes. Just take 3 breaths. Awesome, and now we're going to sit back. So just sit back on your bum. We're going to come into butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together. Option, if your hips are quite tight, you can bring your hands behind the back, helping you get a nice straight spine. And you might just stay right here, or if you want, you can bring your hands to your ankles and slowly maybe lower the chest down, maybe rolling the upper back, lowering the head. Just finding the version that works for you. And slowly coming back up. We're going to straighten the left leg ahead of us. So left leg comes forward. Bring your hands just down to the floor in front of you, flexing your left toes up towards the ceiling. And we're going to flow into this, so just kind of a gradual stretch for the hamstrings. So inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to slowly reach forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Coming back up. Now we're going to bring that left leg behind. So I'm actually going to switch. So I'm going to come lengthwise on the mat. But you're going to have your front leg bent forward, and then your back leg is coming behind you. And then you're going to lower your chest towards that right knee. So that's your front knee. And so you're going to feel, hopefully, a stretch along the right outer hip. And if this feels okay for you, just stay here. Or if you want to take it into your full pigeon pose, you can extend that left leg back behind you. Making sure to square off the hips here. So you don't want to be leaning over towards the right. You want to have your hips square to the front, shoulders are square to the front. And then either staying up on your fingertips or maybe coming down to your elbows or bringing your chest all the way down. Seeing if you can release any tension in the upper body. And let that relaxation travel down to your lower body and the hip. And then slowly, I'm going to release the pose. So we're going to lean over to the right, bringing the left leg forward. And then just bringing your feet out in front. You can lean back on your hands and then slowly windshield wiper your knees side to side, releasing that pose. Okay, now coming onto the other side. So this time your right foot is forward, your left leg is bent. Bring your hands in front and flowing again here into this stretch. So inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to hinge forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale to hinge. Moving at your pace here. Just feeling into your range of motion. And one last time, reaching forward. Inhale to come up. And then bringing that the right leg behind you. So left leg is forward, right leg is behind. And then bring your chest down towards that left knee. Either staying here or coming into your full pigeon. So right leg is long, nice and straight behind you, squaring off your hips. And then coming into whatever version of the pose works for you right now. Just notice if you're clenching your teeth or making little fists with your hands. Try to relax here. Slowing down your breath. Letting your hips sink into the mat. And then slowly coming back up, bringing the right leg forward. And then one last time, windshield wipe, bring your knees side to side, releasing your hips. And then we're just going to end off in a comfortable seated position. Letting your spine be nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed. We'll just end with 3 long breaths. I hope you enjoyed this yoga sequence. If you would like to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting in a new video every week, and I hope to see you next time.